In the stillness of the night, when silence speaks loudest and shadows dance to the rhythm of your deepest thoughts and fears, I perceive the depth of your loneliness. It's as if you're wandering through a dark valley filled with doubts and uncertainties, where every step taken seems to lead you further away from that light, from that hope that once shone brightly in your heart. But even in this moment of deep darkness where hope resembles a fragile and distant flame, I want you to know I am here with you. You will never be alone, for the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. John 1:5. This verse is not merely a phrase. It's an eternal promise, an immutable truth that withstands the test of time and circumstance. Amidst the storms of life, when everything around you seems to crumble and darkness tries to envelop your soul, I remain as the unwavering beacon, the light that never goes out. Imagine yourself in a boat, adrift in the turbulent sea of existence, where the waves threaten to engulf you at every turn. In this sea of uncertainties, my light is the beacon that guides you back to safety, to the harbor where peace and hope reign supreme. Remember the story of Peter, when in the midst of the storm, he walked on the water to come to me. He began to sink only when he took his eyes off me and focused on the storm around him. Matthew 14:29-31. Like Peter, you will find firmness and be able to walk on the troubled waters of life, as long as you keep your eyes fixed on me. Let me be your point of reference, the constant in a world of variables. In every doubt, in every fear, seek me, and I will show you the way forward. Turn your uncertainties into steps that elevate you, turning obstacles into opportunities to see my guiding hand. Every challenge faced with faith becomes a victory, a testimony of my presence and my power in your life. And on your journey, when you feel tempted to look back and question the path you've traveled, remember that my light not only illuminates the way forward, but also dispels the shadows of the past, bringing healing and renewal. Like the sun rising after the darkest night, my grace is new every morning. Therefore, each new day is an opportunity to start anew, to realign with my purpose, and to experience the full splendor of the life I have for you. At this moment, I appeal to your heart. Do not let yourself be consumed by despair or the sense of isolation. Look beyond immediate circumstances and see the larger reality unfolding before you. I am with you, gently guiding you back to the light, showing you that even in the depths of the darkest valley, there is beauty to be found, lessons to be learned, and strength to be gained. Believe in me, trust in my love for you, which is constant and unconditional, capable of transforming the deepest darkness into dawn. So, I invite you to take a step of faith, however small, toward the light that always shines, waiting for you. Let my word be the lamp for your feet, the guide that illuminates your path amidst uncertainty. Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. Psalm 119:105. With every step taken in faith, you will find that the darkness around you begins to dissipate, revealing a path marked by hope, peace, and the unwavering love I have for you. Always remember that in the grand scheme of life, every moment of difficulty is only temporary. Eternity shines brightly ahead of you, and I am with you every step of the way, guiding you beyond the shadows toward the eternal light, where love, peace, and joy reign endlessly. Therefore, lift up your head, strengthen your heart, and move forward with confidence, knowing that no matter how dark the world may seem, my light shines brighter, and together we will overcome the darkness. At the peak of your loneliness, in those moments when you feel most isolated and forsaken, it is precisely there that my silent work intensifies, intertwining the future with delicate threads of grace and mercy. Though it may seem invisible to your physical eyes, I am ceaselessly preparing a path before you, forging a way out for every challenge that presents itself on your journey. It is an invitation to perseverance, a call to keep the flame of faith burning in your heart, to firmly believe that all things work together for good for those who love God, Romans 8:28. The darkness that seems to envelop you today is by no means your final destination, but rather a transitional passage, a corridor leading to something infinitely greater and more glorious that I have meticulously prepared for you. Consider, for a moment, the story of Joseph, sold as a slave by his own brothers and later unjustly imprisoned. Each phase of his life, marked by suffering and loneliness, seemed only to lead him to the abyss of despair. Yet each event was weaving the fabric of a greater plan, culminating in his rise to governor of Egypt, where he could save many lives, including those of his own family. Joseph's journey is a powerful testimony that even in the depths of despair, I am working for the greater good. At this very moment, while silently working in your life, I encourage you to look beyond the veil of uncertainty and pain. Just as the potter molds the clay, I am shaping your life, transforming every experience, every tear shed, into pieces of the mosaic that will reveal the beauty of the divine plan destined for you. This journey may be marked by dark nights and storms, but every step you take, every challenge you face is contributing to the construction of a story of redemption and victory. In the loneliest hours, when silence seems to echo with the voices of your doubts and fears, I want you to remember my promise. You are never alone. I am by your side, whispering words of hope, strengthening your faith, and preparing you to receive the blessings that are to come. Darkness is not a sentence, but a necessary stage for the maturation of your faith, a prelude to the dawn that inevitably breaks after the longest night. Even when everything seems uncertain and the path ahead indiscernible, keep firm your trust in me. Let faith be the beacon that guides you through the darkness, toward the promising light of the dawn, eagerly awaiting to reveal the wonders I have prepared for you. Every moment of difficulty, every tear shed, is precious in my eyes, for these are the moments when my grace and mercy can shine most brightly in your life, transforming the valley of shadows into a fertile field for growth and the fulfillment of divine promises. Remember, darkness will never be your final destination. It is, in fact, the fertile soil where the seeds of faith, hope, and love are planted, awaiting the right moment to sprout and flourish into a garden of endless possibilities. Trust in me, for I am with you every step of the way, weaving the future with threads of grace and mercy, preparing you to embrace the wonders that lie beyond this temporary passage of challenges. The practice of prayer and deep meditation on my words is the sanctuary where you find refuge and strength, especially in moments when the world around you seems to falter under the weight of trials and tribulations. In this sacred space of intimate communion with me, you draw the strength necessary to persist, to face challenges with courage and determination. This solace for the soul, which deeply longs for peace and serenity, is a living promise reflected in the words, "The Lord is near to all who call on him, to all who call on him in truth." Psalm 145:18. In the quietness of prayer, away from the turmoil and noise of daily life, is where you discover the vastness of my love for you, the assurance that even when all earthly structures seem to fail, I remain as your rock, unshakable and eternal. Allow these moments of prayer and meditation to be more than mere interludes in your routine. Let them become the foundation upon which your life is built. Like a tree planted by streams of water, which extends its roots to the river and does not fear when heat comes, for its leaves remain green. Jeremiah 17:8. So shall you be when you make my presence your constant refuge. Your roots will deepen in the certainty of my love and faithfulness, allowing you to face life's adversities with a peace that transcends all understanding. In the quietness of your prayer, you are invited to delve into the depths of my love, to explore the richness of my word, which is living and effective, sharper than any double-edged sword. Hebrews 4:12. It is here that you are transformed, molded, and strengthened, not only to face the challenges that arise, but also to emerge from them more resilient and more aligned with the divine purpose for your life. Remember that in my presence, there is no request too small or concern too insignificant. Every whisper of your heart is heard, every tear is seen, and every cry is met with compassion and grace. So I encourage you to approach me with an open heart, setting aside all hesitation, knowing that the Lord is near to all who call on Him in truth. May every moment of prayer and meditation serve as a reminder of my constant presence in your life, a presence that brings peace amidst the storm, light in the darkness, and hope in the face of despair. Even when all else seems to fail, know that I remain with you, an unshakable fortress, the safe refuge where you will always find strength, comfort, and unconditional love. In this sanctuary of peace, you not only discover the depth of my love, but also are equipped with the courage and determination to face the world, armed with the certainty that with me by your side, nothing can hinder the fulfillment of the glorious destiny I have prepared for you. The community of faith plays a vital role in your spiritual journey, serving as a tangible testimony of my love and presence among you. It is in the unity of hearts, where love and understanding intertwine, that my presence becomes most palpable, reflected in the way you support each other, sharing both struggles and triumphs. This sharing not only strengthens the fraternal bonds that unite you, but also offers comfort and a new perspective on the adversities you face. Scripture clearly instructs us on this. Bear one another's burdens, and so fulfill the law of Christ. Galatians 6:2. This is an exhortation to practical love, to a solidarity that transcends words and manifests in concrete actions of support and mutual care. Within the community, you find an oasis of hope, a refuge where the storms of life seem less daunting because they are not faced in isolation. Each shared testimony, each prayer offered together, strengthens everyone's faith, reminding them that the spiritual journey is not a solitary path, but a shared pilgrimage, where each contributes to the growth and encouragement of the other. The importance of this communion cannot be underestimated. It is the beating heart of the Church, a living body composed of many members, each with unique gifts and callings, but all moved by the same Spirit. Just as a body depends on the harmony of its parts to function properly, the community of faith thrives as its members live in unity, respecting differences and celebrating the diversity of gifts each brings to the whole. In communion, you also find a space for healing, where wounds can be safely exposed, knowing they will be met with empathy and treated with care. It is a place where masks can be removed, allowing each to present their true essence, vulnerable but received with love and acceptance. Value and cultivate relationships within your faith community. Engage actively, whether through sharing your own experiences, offering attentive ears, or hands ready to help. Remember that in serving others, you are serving me, and in bearing one another's burdens, you are living out the love that is the essence of my teaching. So I invite you to look at your faith community not only as a group of people who share similar beliefs, but as a spiritual family, where each member is essential for the well-being and growth of the whole. In this sacred space of communion, you will find strength, hope, and the sweet certainty that even in the most challenging moments, you are never alone. I invite you to entrust all your concerns, anxieties, and fears into my hands, with full confidence that I am the God who not only calms the fiercest storms, but also brings serenity to the most turbulent heart. Scripture offers a powerful invitation to trust and surrender. Cast all your anxieties on Him because He cares for you. 1 Peter 5:7. This is a reminder that no matter the magnitude of the challenges you face, I am always by your side, ready to guide, protect, and offer clarity and peace to your path. This surrender is not an act of resignation, but a powerful declaration of faith. By placing your concerns in me, you are acknowledging my sovereignty and my power to intervene, transform, and redeem any situation. Imagine yourself in a boat, sailing through turbulent waters where the waves threaten to overturn your small vessel at any moment. Now, imagine placing the helm in my hands, knowing that I am the master of the seas, able to guide you to calm and safe waters. That's what happens when you entrust your anxieties to me. You are giving me permission to act, to bring order to chaos and light to darkness. Rest in the certainty of my constant presence in your life. Just as I promised to be with Joshua, I promise to be with you. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Joshua 1:9. This promise is the solid foundation upon which you can build your life, knowing that no matter how intimidating the challenges ahead may seem, my strength and my peace are sufficient to carry you through them. In this process of surrender, you will find a peace that transcends all understanding, a peace that guards your heart and mind in Christ Jesus. Philippians 4:7. This is not a peace that the world gives, based on external circumstances, but a peace that springs from the recognition of my eternal presence and my unwavering care for you. I encourage you to make this surrender a daily habit, a constant practice of faith and trust. With every concern that arises, every fear that tries to take root in your heart, bring them to me in prayer with thanksgiving, and see how I work in your life, bringing clarity, direction, and a peace that defies human logic. Remember, no matter how great the challenge, I am here for you, always ready to guide, protect, and bless you with my peace. Even during the darkest nights of your soul, when loneliness and despair seem to be your only companions, I want you to cling to the comforting truth that the dawn of my grace is always on the horizon. With the arrival of that dawn, I bring renewal and hope, an invitation to a fresh start with each new day. The words of Lamentations resonate with an eternal promise. Because his compassions never fail, they are new every morning. Lamentations 3:22-23. This truth is a powerful reminder that regardless of circumstances, my presence is an unchanging constant in your life, and my love for you is firm and unwavering. In shadows and in light, during storms and on sunny days, I am always by your side, carefully guiding you toward a future filled with hope and promises that will be fulfilled. This journey may sometimes feel lonely and full of challenges, but I'm here to remind you that every step you take is accompanied by my love and guidance. Just as the sun rises after the longest of nights, bringing light and warmth to the world, so too does my grace renew itself every morning in your life, dispelling darkness and bringing with it a fresh start. This fresh start is a testimony to my faithfulness, an invitation for you to rise above adversities and walk toward the light of my presence, where fear and pain cannot prevail. Remember that, no matter how deep the valley you may be passing through, my grace is sufficient for you. My strength is perfected in your weakness. 2 Corinthians 12:9. This promise is the assurance that you have everything you need to face and overcome any obstacle, not by your own strength, but by mine working within you. So even in the darkest nights, keep hope alive in your heart, knowing that the dawn of my grace is on its way. Let that hope be the light that guides your steps, the beacon that guides you through the darkness. And know that regardless of what you face, my presence will always be with you, offering comfort, strength, and the promise of a future filled with light, love, and endless joy. I am with you, my child, today and always, lovingly guiding you every step of the way toward a bright future and fulfilled promises. I invite you, who have walked with me through these words of hope and renewal, to take a step forward in this journey together. Subscribe to the channel to continue receiving messages that touch the heart and illuminate the path in moments of shadow and light. By sharing this video, you reach out to others who, like you, may be seeking a beacon of hope in their own dark nights. Don't forget to leave your like as a sign that the message resonated with your spirit and a reminder of our connection through faith. But I ask for more. Leave a comment sharing your story, your reflection, or even a word of encouragement for others. Each comment becomes a seed of faith planted in this digital soil, capable of blossoming into hope in the heart of whoever reads it. Be a voice of encouragement, a testimony to the light that shines even in the darkest nights. By doing so, you not only participate in a community of faith and hope, but you also become an active participant in the greater work of spreading love and understanding in a world that so desperately needs it. Remember, each action you take, whether subscribing, sharing, liking, or commenting, is a powerful act of faith and a testimony of your commitment to spreading light amidst darkness. Together, we can create a chain of hope and inspiration, touching lives and transforming hearts. Be part of this movement of love and faith. I am waiting for you to continue together in this journey of renewal and hope.